Yo, what's good? It's your boy Taj, and welcome back to the channel. So, I asked y'all on Twitter, and y'all all wanted to see me do it. So, I will be rewatching season 1 and 2 of High School Musical, the musical, the series. I'm actually excited to go through the first two. Well, the first season. Season 2 is rough. Oh my gosh. When I get to season 2, pray for me. But yeah, I'm actually hyped to get into this. So this how I'm gonna do it, right? So going into October, um, a lot of the fall shows that I watch are coming back. So for right now, well, it's gonna be like this period, but I'm gonna do two a week for y'all. So right now it's gonna be on Monday and Tuesday. The week of October 10th, I'll change the schedule and it'll be on like Fridays from that point on. But like, I'll let y'all know. But um yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give y'all two a week, and that's how I'm gonna do it. I don't want to just pump it all out. I have other stuff getting ready to come up, and I got mentally prep myself for me recording every day again. Summertime has definitely been a blessing because it hasn't been a lot out, but I gotta get back into that stride. But yo, I got something to talk about at the end of the video. Cause I saw this TikTok. I'm pretty sure y'all saw it too, where someone was saying that season 3 wasn't good because Nene wasn't the main focus anymore and all this other stuff. I'm gonna talk about that at the end of the video because that made me so mad, and I was just like, you know what? Okay, okay. But I'm hyped to get into this, man. It's gonna be so fun, like going back and like picking out certain things and noticing certain things. It's like, oh, did this lead to this in season 3? Like it's gonna be real fun. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to season 2. Not at all. Season 2 had like a couple good moments. Outside of that, that's gonna be so hard for me to watch. Oh my goodness. I'm about to struggle. But at least season 1 is good. So I'm gonna get into it. So yeah, let's start.
What the? No. Oh, come on.
Miss Jen. Miss Jen.
Hell yeah. Junior year, baby. Might grow a mustache. Might do a lot of things.
Dude, I'm talking about Nene. Today's the day we start over.
0.2 seconds away from making that my lock screen.
I can't tell if you're glowing or you're sunburned.
Definitely glowing. Yeah, I had the best summer ever.
And what does you know who have to say about this?
I'm not gonna lie. Knowing what we know now, I'm so happy this was not gonna be the end game relationship. Like, I couldn't have dealt with this for 3 seasons. I barely made it 2. But I'm so happy Tim came out with those interviews, man, because I'd have been struggling.
I would have FaceTimed every day.
I mean, fine. Did I hang out with a couple girls this summer? Possibly. Did I talk about Nene the entire time? Absolutely.
Sort of.
Yeah?
I think it's cute.
Okay. And that's why we work.
Check your Instagram. I do, Ricky. I love you.
Yo, his face, yo.
Stay out of it. I'm dismantling the patriarchy this year, and I'm not afraid to start with you. You crushed it. That could not have gone better.
Look at Gina in the
I feel good
background.
about
Shocked as an actress. Inspired as a director. And triggered as a millennial. Auditions are
I basically have zero chill about this right now. I've seen the original movie 37 times, and the first 15 minutes of both sequels.
But FYI, your assistant needs a hall pass if he's gonna be late for class.
Oh, Lord. Hall passes are still a thing? What is this, prison?
No, it's a professional learning environment.
Amazing. You're amazing. Okay, so crazy idea. What if we went in costume to the auditions tomorrow?
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, whatever you wear, I'm doing your makeup.
I'm not gonna lie. Seeing EJ with his short hair is throwing me off because I'm so used to him having the long hair now in season 3. So he just look weird.
We're after Ricky.
Crushed is a little dramatic.
You didn't leave your bedroom for 48 hours. I had to slide pizzas under your door. It was dark.
This is different. That was then.
She came out of her shell. And her cow costume. I mean, she's just amazing. She's meant for greatness.
Who gave me an opening night card, which is like a pretty big gesture from a girl who is literally playing a tree. But like, how does a tree get to date a senior?
Dude, I forgot about this Natalie person.
That feels off limits to you. Do you not think you've earned it?
Well, I don't know. How do you stop having a dream?
You live it.
She just needs a couple more days in Chicago to think things over.
What is there to think over?
It has nothing to do with you.
That's why Ricky became one of my favorite characters, because my parents went through this. Like, they got a divorce and stuff and separated and all this stuff. So that's why Ricky ended up being like my favorite character, because I could relate to him so much. So, you know, and it's rough. Like, people don't realize, like, mine didn't happen when I was a junior? Mine didn't happen when, like, at 17. Mine happened at 19. So, like, I was 2 years older, but still, it still has an effect on you.
Is he kidding with this? Shouldn't he be on an airplane right now to Chicago? Shouldn't he be fighting to save this?
After Troy having to choose between being true to his friend Chad or following his heart with Gabriella.
Much about High School Musical.
They played on a loop in my allergist office.
Auditions for the musical will begin in the auditorium in 5 minutes.
Oh, that's when he got it stuck in the thing.
Come on.
Is there a problem, Mr. Bowen?
In here. They would make getting the leads all the sweeter.
Would you stop tempting fate? You know what? You're right. Whatever.
The crazy thing is, I'm not gonna lie, I actually saw potential with Nene and EJ. I mean, I might be the only one, but I actually saw some potential there. Look at Gina killing it.
You know, I've never been to a camp or been an understudy. You'll have to tell me all about it. Gina, sophomore. Transfers.
I forgot how villainous she was in the first season, or the first couple episodes.
Giving me uncommon depth. Miss Darvis?
I'm dying. I'm deceased, yes.
Oh, your application says you play piano?
They brought that line back in season 3 too, when she had the what was her character type in season 3? The girl with the duck pass.
Ryan, right?
I think he'd rather play Sharpay.
I love that. That is so fresh. People think of theater teachers.
Know that I borrowed it from the library without checking it out. Wish me luck.
Excuse me, Army Hammer just called. He wants his jawline back. We're moving on to the Gabriella.
My mom always says that if you can't be number one at something, it isn't worth doing. Which isn't at all intimidating. At all.
You've got this. Right? There's nothing for you to be nervous about. You went on this summer for the lead role with 20 minutes notice. You didn't miss a beat. You did that yourself.
In the woods, maybe we should just, like, chill for a minute. You know, like, take a temporary pause.
I will say, the one thing I will miss about Nene being around, I wasn't a big fan of her character, but the one thing I will miss is like her singing.
Like the way that we flow, like the way that we go.
Now look at Gina.
And I love, I think I can.
All right, the old me had her heart broken. Okay, and then she went away, and she found herself. And you don't get to show up now.
And when in doubt, always bet on the underdogs.
Yo, Gina was so mad, yo.
Congrats.
This gonna be a fun rewatch. Oh my goodness. Yo, they look like babies, man. It's throwing me off. This show just came out in 2019. And I get that they probably filmed it 2018. But they look so little, and then when you watch season 3, it's just like everybody just so big now, like it throw you off. They all look different. I hate it. I hate it. Um, yeah. Like I said, it's a rewatch, so I'm not gonna have much to say after the episodes. Um, dog, I'm not gonna lie. You catch a couple hints this time though, cause I didn't pay no like I didn't pay it no mind, but like when Gina was looking at him, like she was like surprised and shocked by him, and I was like, and now like after the 3 seasons and then the Tim interviews that came out, and you watch certain stuff a different way, you pick up on certain things like, oh, okay, okay, even though this wasn't the scene that made him change the or that made him decide um who Ricky would end up with, but it's fun going back and looking at like that scene and just seeing her just being like surprised. And what she say, I think it's in the next episode, but she was like, he intrigued me or something like that. So like, yeah, it's interesting. Yo, they look so young. Oh my goodness, I can't. Yo, so somebody on TikTok said, and I'm pretty sure y'all probably saw the TikTok, but someone on TikTok had made a post talking about how season 3 was the worst season because Nene wasn't around and she wasn't the main focus, and talking about, like just all this stuff, just talking about the other characters. They're not the core four. Why is the core four not the focus anymore? And it's just like, are you kidding me? Without Nene, the other characters had a chance to shine. Like I think everybody was their best versions of their self when Nene wasn't there. Like I think season 3 is the best Ricky has been. Like easily. Like Courtney, Carlos, Ashlyn, like they were all the best versions of themselves this past season. Like I don't understand how people can, if you watch the show because of Olivia Rodrigo, fair enough, but it's just like there are other things on the show besides her, and it sucks. But can't change people's minds. It is what it is. I also think that the show as we know it is not going to be the same going forward. Like I think season 3 finale was like the changing of like it was like we're going into a new era. Like they introduced a lot of new characters who will be back next season. Like Tim pretty much confirmed it. Um, what else? Like the core four as we know it, it's not even the core four anymore because based off the interviews with that he was saying about EJ, like he said EJ will be around, but he said to also be cautious because EJ has graduated in every form of that sentence. So he was just like, he'll still be around and there's still stories to tell with him, but he's not going to be around the high school and stuff like that. It might be similar to like what Nene had in season 3. Like his storylines will be separate, and it makes sense. Like he's grown. Like at this point, he's out of high school. It's like this gap year. Like after this gap year, it's like, do you still keep him on the show? Because I heard there are plans for like 7 seasons. Let me know in the comment section if that's true. But if it's plans for 7 seasons, you can't keep EJ around for 7 seasons. Like that's weird. No offense, but like the one thing the show has been good at is showing characters like take their next step in life after like into like their futures. Like they did it with Nene. I know Olivia chose to leave the show, but I can't imagine the show with her still on it now. Like I can't imagine her here anymore because her journey kind of ended. That's kind of like she didn't need to stay on the show the whole time because at this point it would have been like, what do you do with her? She was already boring. I'm sorry, Nene is a boring character. But like EJ, same thing. It's like he's graduated now after his gap year. What else do you do with him? Because you can't keep him on just because you like the actor or whatever. So like I do think a lot of things are going to change. Like they just introduced Jed and Maddox and what's the character name? Emmy, the little she sung that song in season 3, man. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on it. Like I think the show as we know it is going to be different. Like obviously Ricky and Gina are still like the only core four members that are still there. I think it won't be a core four. I think it'll be a core group. Like everybody will get the spotlight because all the storylines that they had in season 3 are supposed to carry over into next season. So I'm hyped for that. But like, yeah, it's gonna be fun rewatching this. You pick up on some things. Um, yeah. I don't know. Is it me or do I get the vibe? Yo, Seb looks so young. Oh my goodness. Yo, they just look. Yo, it's throwing me off because of how older they look now, and it's just like, and this is another reason why I'm happy Nene is gone because Courtney was just like comic relief pretty much almost, and so was Carlos and Ashley. Like we had her famous line introduced in this episode. So yeah, you know what's crazy? That Natalie character, I don't remember her past episode 1. She's not in the rest of the season, is she? Like I don't remember her in the rest of the season. I might be wrong, but like I haven't watched season 1 in a minute, so I don't remember. But yo, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm about to record episode 2. Oh gosh, yeah, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.